Hi everyone, my name is Heather Havenwood. I'm going to do a quick video on how I do scheduling for my podcast. So if you go to the win, this is my podcast as well as on Roku. I'm on 17 different channels across the country and I'm approximately getting 70,000 listeners every episode. So that's cool. All right, so what happens is people want to get on the show, right? And people always ask me, okay, how do you schedule? Well, the first thing is I do charge to get on my show. And you can email me at media@sexybossinc.com and I can talk to you about that. But the cool thing I do is called Schedule Once. So I create a URL called callwithheather.com. You go there. You have to be pre-approved to get on this. So the first thing it does, it takes me here to this really big kind of obnoxious page. Okay, book now. Now, here's the part that's really cool. So what I've done with Schedule Once, I've set up a few different options for people to schedule. So number one, you can interview me on your show, which is awesome. You don't have to go back and forth with my assistant. You just go on there and you book it. The other things is I have obviously working with me one-on-one as well as what I call quick business call, someone who wants to pitch me something real quick, 15, 20 minutes. And then here is the podcast interview with Heather. Now, I'm going to show you inside of what Schedule Once looks like. Okay, so here's Schedule Once. Here's what's really cool. So you see here at event type, I can actually go back all the way wherever, let's see, September. And I can actually look at all the different people that I've interviewed over a period of time. And if I need to email them, I can. Now, what's really cool here is it actually gives me all their data, okay, which I can use so much. So their email, their phone number, their bio, all their email, all their websites and social, their one sheet, mailing address, and Skype. So in their video, their image, their media image. So you can see here, I've interviewed a lot of people, right, which is kind of fun. But the cool part of all of this is the fact that it's all in one location. Okay, so let's go back. All right, so this is podcast interview with Heather, and I'm going to say yes. Now, it does say it had to be pre-approved, and there's a fee. Okay. And I do, I have no options available. Well, that's interesting. I got to open that up. So what I do with this, and I might have to change this, but what I do with this, I actually create a form. And in the form actually is where I ask all these different custom fields. Okay, I'm going to go through them one more time. So the main thing that you want to make sure you have is, of course, who actually are you interviewing and their main email. The second thing is the customer mobile number, and I set it up so that SMS, they actually get reminders. And then it's called a note, but really in the question that what they see is please place your bio in here, which I do. Let's see. Let's go to Todd. And then they add a Skype ID because sometimes I do the interview on Skype. And then they enter all their what I call main social media accounts, their headshot. And then I actually ask them to please do a term and service. What that is I do ask them to promote a little bit and share it on social media that they've been on my show. And that's all I do. All right, I hope this has been really helpful. I think that every person that has a podcast or is potentially looking to do a podcast should set up their own calendar with Schedule Once so that they can set all this up and it's easy, as well as if you're interested in actually getting interviewed on podcasts, you want to have it set up as well. Because like I said here, I'm going to go back. I have this interview Heather on your show. I actually have it set up with times available on my calendar that people can go ahead and schedule me on their calendar, which is, just really cool. Looks like I need to open up some days here. I'm kind of booked. All right, everyone, this is Heather Havenwood. I hope you enjoyed that.